Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Alvin Brown. Alright, so I'm here to tell you about the upcoming event on December 1 to December 3. It's the second part. I did the first greatness event in September, and it was so amazing I wanted to do it again. And this time though, my mentor, Dr. Tom Hill, he said, you know what, if you're doing it again, I'm going to make a special trip up to Canada to come join you guys because he wants to share that passion. He's 82 years old and he's still passionate about sharing the message of just personal development, reaching your summit. And I got his books here, I'll tell you about them in a second. But I want to tell you about the event real quick. So December 1 to 3, we're gonna the first seminar, December 1 and 2, that's Friday and a Saturday, we're gonna talk about personal development. We're gonna talk about you. Because at the end of the day, outside is a reflection of inside. And I'm a huge believer in that because where I started from was my environment wasn't the greatest place to facilitate my growth. And so I was playing into that mediocrity space and that wandering generality. And then I started reading books, and then through various means I met Dr. Tom Hill, and between the books, Dr. Tom Hill, some other mentors, Mr. Mike Danks, who introduced me to Tom Hill, that really exploded me, and I found out it's not out there, it's in here. And that's why I got on this passionate mission to help spread that word. And I started in body work, and the more I worked with people, I started as a personal trainer, massage therapist, osteopath, and many other things, acupuncture, I could go on and on and on. But the more I started to study about people and about us, I kept finding out that it's more than just getting healthy and getting to peak performance. Is more than just about one part of us. It's all the parts. It's mind, body, and soul. If you really want to get to that next level, because I've been around people who are in the game of body and excellent bodies, physical specimens, but the mental game is, they know it's a mental game that messes them up near the end and when they're coming to competition. I've been to people who are wealthy for years now, and they know also that it's not just a mental game. It's about how they connected with their purpose, their spiritual life, and their family and relationships. So as you can see, to be great, that's why I call it personal greatness. In my book, Journey to Personal Greatness, I notice I said personal because it's not about, greatness is defined so different for everybody. So it's about your personal greatness, it's about defining it. And you'll never get, a lot of people want something from life, they want to be happy, they want to do this, they want to do that, but they can't define what that is. What is happiness? What does it even mean to you? Would you know you're in a happy space if you don't define it? Because a lot of people have that, I want to be happy, I want to be at peace, but they couldn't tell you what it is. They're in the greatest place, vacationing in the amazing place, they have the wealth, but they're still not happy because they haven't defined it. And then the other thing you got to do is stop moving the bar. Every time you get to that place, you keep moving the bar. But it's all about definition. So that's what this weekend's about. The first part's about you defining what makes you happy, what brings you joy, and what brings you passion, what gets your passion back. So number 1 and number 2, it's a personal greatness. And then the third day, the Sunday, since Dr. Hill and Dr. Charlie Cartwright are coming here and they deal with businesses and entrepreneurs and CEOs and corporations, I thought, and I'm passionate about entrepreneurship because I realized that my entrepreneurship journey is not about the money side. It's about a personal development. Jim Rohn said many years ago, his mentor said to him, go ahead and make $1 million. Back then it was a big deal. Go ahead and make $1 million, not for the money, but for what it makes of you to become a millionaire. And that's what I find with business. If you want to become successful at business, you got to grow. Your business can't be any better than you are. So I believe in working on yourself. So Sunday, I got Dr. Tom Hill, since he's coming all this way, I got him to, let's do a Sunday session. And then we call it Entrepreneurial Greatness, which is based on the book, my second book I want to write is about entrepreneurial greatness, about what it took for me to move from solo guy into having people working with me, org charts, building and growing my business, scaling up. So, all right, so when you sign up before the deadline, before the end of November, I'm going to stretch it out. You're going to get Dr. Tom Hill's books. I'm going to get a bunch of them coming down. I've got 3 of his books here. He's got Living at the Summit. This is the one that started me off. And when I read this book, I know Dr. Tom Hill since 2004. That's how long I've known Dr. Tom Hill. We've been doing work together since 13 years now. So he's got this book. He's got this companion book, Living at the Summit. It's a companion version, the workbook. So we're going to go through that. You'll get that if you sign up early. Then he's got the chicken soup. He's a co-author on the chicken soup book, Chicken Soup for the Entrepreneurial Soul. So he's got that book. You'll get that one too, available. And then he's got another book that I have to find in my library, Blessed Beyond Measure. That's the name of that one, Blessed Beyond Measure. He's got his other book out. So this man at 82 is constantly producing, and he's coming up here, 82 years old. How many 82 years old jump on a flight and say they're coming? So that's what I want to do this week. I want to blow it out. I want to make sure he comes here and we show up for him. If you're in the Toronto area, it's going to be at the Radisson, Victoria Park and 401. So I want you to be there. Fill the room. Let's fill the room. And we're also tied in with an organization called SIPO. It's an organization for millennials. It's called, the SIPO stands for Spreading Ideas and Providing Opportunities for Millennials. And we're going to be partnering with them and giving out some scholarships. So it's going to be a great event, great weekend. Get signed up. I've got more information coming for you. And the links to Eventbrite, I'll put it on the site and we can get this thing going. All right, let's blow this thing up. Let's start working on ourselves. Forget about all the outside, what's going on in outside the world. Work on your inner game. That's where you're going to master. Once you master your inner game, everything else is good to go. All right, so check out the links. Thanks for watching. Peace and love, and we'll talk soon.